Good afternoon YouTube and welcome back. Well, this is a strange little watch. Part of a job lot that I bought. I think I showed it to you a few weeks ago. Give it a shake and off it goes. Now sometimes it will run forever and ever, and other times like that it will stop. Shake it, put it on its side, it stops almost immediately. But then other times you'll shake it and it will run for hours. So I'm getting to the stage where I'm thinking it's just really dirty, and when I look at it I can see lots of dirt around the edges. It looks very, very dirty, but a quick shake and it starts. So I really don't see that there's a lot going to be wrong with it. So I'm going to do what we've done before. We're going to do the quick wash test and see if we can get it to be a bit more playful. It's really strange because it's a nice watch in a lot of ways. Company hallmarks, I would have thought. JE and a star. But the case, it's a really strange material. I doubt it's ever been gold plated, and it doesn't look brass. Gunmetal, I suppose you'd call that. Gunmetal, yeah. Probably a gunmetal type. Key wind from the back. That says William Tell registered, Swiss made. Yeah, very strange, very strange. It's also got this lever on the side up here, and if you push it one way it stops the chronograph, it stops it from ticking. Like I say, I can shake it now, doesn't want to start, push that button off and away it goes. So what we're going to do, quick and simple, we're going to strip it out of the case, hands off, possibly the face off, and then give it a bath. So get me better eyes. Let's have a quick, drop the seat down a bit, that's better. So what we got? I think we got 2 case screws. I think we've got one here. That's too small. That's too small. Mind you, that's a big old case screw, isn't it? So let's have another look. Oh Lord, that is seriously. Wow, that is seriously tight. Do you know, I don't think that's going to come out. You can't see. Wow, the amount of pressure I've had to put on that was staggering. So let's try the other one up this side. See, that one came out quite nicely. But this one, that is staggeringly tight. I'm going to break something doing that. I'll break the glass on it, I'm pushing on it that hard. So, something else I'd like to try before I push it right through the bottom of my box. Good old army knife. Put it in the slot. And give it a turn. Yeah, it works wonders because you can get right in the slot there. Yeah, that's good. That's good, I'm pleased, because I had visions of breaking it. it's still real tight. Let's take another bit off with the screw, with the knife. Let's take a bit more off with the knife. Yeah. Let's get that big fat screwdriver, because I think it's going to be loose enough now. Yeah, that's good enough, isn't it? Bit of perseverance there paid off. Let's get my dish to put the bits in. I don't know if you can keep hearing, every now and again there's a vibration. I'm watching something on YouTube, on eBay I should say, that I'm hoping to buy. And you can't see much at the moment because of the case. But I'm sure it'll all become clear when we get it out of the case. There we go. Now, I've got a fancy that the watch comes out the front. So, excuse me. Excuse fingers for a second. Pop. There we go. Well, you can see the shocking difference in looking through that glass and looking at it without the glass on. Very different, I hear you say. Now, while I'm in this position, what I'm going to do is pop the hands off. I don't want to be doing too much messing around with it. Let's get it in the camera a bit more. There we go. So, always awkward when you've got them like this. Now then, let me see if I can see what I'm doing. That's off. Let's get it out of the way before we damage it. I usually like to line them up, but again, just being lazy really, 2 at a time. That's good, that's good. So now I'm happy now to turn it over and let it fall out. And there we have the mechanism. I don't think I'm going to be buying what I want to buy. Seems there's a lot of people interested. Remember I said there's a lever on the side, pushed it up and it stopped it from running. See if I can just, what can I lift that up a bit on? I think I might need just to elevate this a little bit. Bear with me. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? In fact, is that much better? Yeah, that's lifted it up. Remember I said there was a lever on the side of the case, just there. There's some strange gubbins in there, and that's what it does. It pushes on this. You see that? That thing there goes in, stops the balance wheel, and you pull it back and the balance works. So I'm wondering now, see how long that runs for. I wonder if that wasn't disengaging properly and that's all it was. I'm going to turn it over. You won't be able to see it. I'm just going to have a quick peek inside. It's still running. It's still running. But as I said, it does stop. So I'm thinking, you know what, let's just give this a bath, and then out of the bath, a dry, oil up on the pivots and see what happens. So that's the plan. Let's see how we get the dial off. This is felt loose. Just trying to see what feels loose. That's alright. So can you see in there, just there, that little pin? Well, I usually have screws going through on the case, but this is actually a like a broken nail is what it's like. It isn't one, but that's what it was like, a broken nail jammed in there. There's another one there. See if you can see it. Now, you know, I said it looked like a broken nail. Well, I think it might actually be a broken nail, because when you look at that compared to this lovely piece of brass, yeah, I think someone's had this apart before and lost one. So I'll pop them both in that case and let you have a look. So you can see, I reckon original, somebody's replacement. Face off, out of the way. Our wheel. Hang on a minute, let me think what I just said. What did I just say? No. I think that was the minute wheel. This is the hour wheel. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That one's just riveted on, that one's on. Bit agricultural really in here, isn't it? You know, look at the size of the teeth on that. You never wear that one out, will you? Okay. So, that's the first part of the video. We've stripped it down. We got it to its working components. So now, time for a bath. Time for a bath, I hear you say. Let's get those. So, faithful old solution. Straight in. Hang on. Right, another wheel's fallen off. Don't know where that's just come from. That'll be interesting. So we'll let it have a little soak. What I like to do is just, I don't know if I'm going to get my head in the way yet. That might be alright. Someone's definitely trying to outbid me on eBay. I've got 8 minutes to go, so we'll have another bit of a play with this. Like I always say with these things, if you can get them to run for a little bit in the solution, then you really have got a bit of a fighting chance, because it's fighting against all of the oil that's on the hairspring, it's fighting against all the resistance in there. So yeah, I think given that it's still trying to run, we might be onto a winner. If we're not, I don't think there's much more we can do with this, simply because I have no idea where I could possibly get bits from to repair it. If I'm honest, I have no idea. Okay, so let's see if I can bring it out. Oh, do you know, when it splashes and it goes up your nose, it's not pleasant. Where's that go? Let's get that out. Put that over there for a second. Splosh. It's lovely how it falls in, isn't it? Like I say, I have no idea. Right, a piece of my hair falling off. Not my hair. I thought it was the hair from the brush, but it's not. No idea again how long this watch has been sitting around. So it might need a bit more of a soak. So that's what we'll do. As I say, let me just check that, because under the mat, no, that's a scratch. That's all right, I thought it was a hair. So I'm going to leave it to soak for a while. Hang on, if you look through, you look into that bit there, just there, sticking again. So like I say, I don't know. We'll give it a good soak and then come back to it in a while and see what happens. End of part 1. Go make a cup of tea. Welcome back. Well. It's had its bath and it seems to run okay in all positions. So I think the bath has done the trick. What I'm going to try and show you on this watch, remember how we said that your ordinary average quite newish type pocket watch, I guess for the 1900s, it has a pallet fork like that, and the roller jewel on the bottom of the balance wheel fits in there, and they go like that to keep the time. Well, I'm going to try and show you this. It's going to be difficult for me to see it, so it's going to be impossible for you to see it. But this watch has got what they call, you might see me head for a second, because I'm going to try and get this up onto the camera for you. Don't know if I can get it into focus. So we go. Don't know if you can make it out. See if we can get it right for you. Something not too sharp. And hang on, bear with me. Right. Take my glasses off, but I've got to slide that in there. I've stopped it. Down there, that silver tube there, that's what they call a cylinder escapement. And basically what it is, it's I guess you would imagine it as being kind of round, like a tube. That's probably not a good idea. It's probably round like that part of the bottom of the screwdriver, and it's got a slot through it, quite a big slot, so it's kind of a tube with a big opening in it. And the balance wheel actually goes into the not the balance wheel, the escape wheel actually goes inside that slot, and it knocks on the insides of the slot like that. It's called said it just now, different type of escape, different kind of stem, a cylinder escape, cylinder stem, that's what it's called. Right, well, it's been running for a while now, so what I'm going to do is push this in, which will stop it, hopefully. Right, so the watch has stopped. Let me find my oiler. That's not the one. Where has my oiler gone? There we go. Right, let's get some oil. So it's had its bath, usual, as you know very well by now with me. Pure and simple brake cleaner. And what we do, we'll put a little drop of oil in that one. Little drop there. I'm not overly confident that this watch is going to last for long, and I shall tell you for why in a minute. Just going to drop a bit down that barrel, and that'll drop down there. Tell you why I'm not so sure that this is going to last. There seems a lot of wear in them holes where the pivots go through. Quite a lot of wear. So I'm not overly confident this will be a long-lasting watch, but you know, it's going. Where do we want to be here? A bit around that. A bit there. And a little drop in there. Won't hurt. I'll drop inside there. Just where the that's it, don't want to put none on that. Okay, so now comes the challenging part. I can't remember where all them wheels went. So let me have a quick look over the side here. So we think that one went onto that pivot. Yeah, we think that's right. Then I think this one went off next, and then I think this one went on top of that. So let's just get that into there. Seem to want to line up very well now. Why isn't that one going to go down nicely? Maybe it went down. No, it didn't go down first. Couldn't have gone down first. Do you know what? Sometimes with these, because it's got a double doodah, sometimes it's better to put them on as one piece. Still don't feel right to me. It must be. Yeah, that must be right. Look how agricultural this thing is. You know, when they when they screwed these, drilled the holes and put the screws in, they never even cleaned off the excess drilling. They just left it as it was. Really surprising, that is. Surprises me anyway. Now then, the question we have to ask ourselves is, did I do it right? I don't think I did. So, back under the knife, as they say. I think I might have got it wrong. I'm not sure if that little rascal went in. No, it didn't go in there, did it? So, let's have another go. Let's have another go. Now, where did that go? Where did that go? I might have to stop the video and replay it and see where that went, because as I say, I've never taken one of these apart before, and I'm not sure if I left. I'm not sure if that even is part of this watch. I don't think it is. I think this was left in the wash bin with some parts I cleaned, because none of these teeth match up. This is an agricultural watch. Is that right? It just don't feel right like that to me. I'm sure that's the way it was. It just feels wrong. I don't know. It just feels wrong. But I don't know. Okay. So let's assume it's right, because that's probably the way to do it. Just give it a little drop of oil. I call that a day. Right, so now what we need to do is to kind of find out which way's north, if you like. Is it that way? Just got to work out which way the bezel goes on. Hang on a minute. What's that? Lordy. See that? See how that can easily get you? Can't even see it on the camera, can you? I probably dropped it, that's why. No, I've still got it. Great big hair. And if you know me, you'll know it definitely can't be one of mine. Right, so now is that the correct way? Must be, because they're offset, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so that's gone incorrectly, because it must be right, because it's offset, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. So that would be one. A little bit of packing onto there, just so that it holds it nice and firm without scratching. Because even though it's old and it's a bit of a dodgy watch, it still needs respect. Let's turn it up the side. Again, can you see in there? If I can get it to focus. That little hole there. Come down here. There you go. Well, that's where the pins go. Sorry if you can't see much, because it's a bit difficult for me to see what I'm doing. There we go. So that's where the pin goes. So we give that a bit of a push with the back of the tweezer. Turn it around. Careful not to drop it too far onto the floor and smash it. love my job. Again, let me just see if I can see the hole. Can we see the hole there? Just offsetting that corner there. Just down there. Let's get this so we got the fat end first. See, wait for a minute. Just see that pin there, can't you? So give that a push in. That's right, it's bent it up, but it doesn't matter. So there we are. So there we have it, back that far. Now it's case time. Again, I'm not going to even attempt to clean the case. I can't see that there's much point in that. I'll give the face of it a quick wipe. So there we go. That's back into its case. So again, if I can find where it went, I just like to lay that down. It's just a bit of really soft rubber. Then I can turn this over, lay it face down, and then the dial is slightly protected because I'm going to have to push it about a bit to get the screws in. Yes, get the screws in. Yes, yes, yes. Let me just get that lined up. Again, you laugh. You can't see it, but the thread on these screws, it's probably been cut with an angle grinder at some stage in its life because it is proper rough. Really rough old screw, this one. So what I do is I'll back it off a little bit, like that, and then hopefully, all things being right, that dodgy screw we had so much trouble with should, all things being equal, go in quite nicely. That's it. So it's hooked over both sides. All I like to do now is pop that down and just make sure by looking in there, just that the holes line up. Hello, sorry about that. The thing I was bidding on was ended and they wanted to be paid, so I had to pay them. So there we are. So we're kind of back in its case. Here you go. I've got to just push that lever up, and we're back running. So quite an easy little job. The holes are lined up there for the winder. I think it can go in. Yeah, wind it. Lovely job. Okay. Now, just going to pull my desk over a bit so I can do the next part. Let me just see if I can get that to focus a bit better. Hands, hands, hands. Our hand. Good old our hand. God, it's a whopper as well. Running up nicely at 12 o'clock. See if I've got any ginormous hand pushers. Because that is some size, I've got to say. That is some size. I like that. That went on a bit too easy. But we will know when we get round to doing the when we get round to adjusting the time, we'll know, won't we? So I'm going to take this round a bit because I need to see it this way. Okay. This one is obviously good. This one doesn't matter where it goes. Size of the stem on that. Okay, let's see if we can pop it in the hole. There we go. Let's pull that down. Push it right up. What have I done? I put it in the wrong place. Have I put it in the wrong place? Excuse me while I go and have a look. Yeah, I think I missed it. I think you missed it completely, Davey boy. I'm hoping I haven't broken it. Let me just see if it's still running. Yeah, it's still. What did I just throw that across the room for? Yeah. So good. Why have we stopped? For some reason, when we've gone back together, we've stopped. Which isn't a good sign, is it? To be fair, not good at all. Have we got a problem with the hands? I think. So let's see if the hands are holding up the procession. Just ease them up a little bit. Uh-oh. Something's not playing the game. It seems as though it's banging on that. I know what it is. It's alright. It's alright. No panic, kids. No panic. Just push out over there. Yeah. That just needed. Yeah, that just needed its bit of adjustment. I hadn't got the cam right in the lobe for turny offy. I'm good at dropping this. There you go. So there we have it. Just see if that hand clears the others. Lovely job. Now I'm going to try a bit of a miracle trick here. 6 o'clock, 6 PM UK. Just a winder. So there we set the hands. Oh, I don't know if you can see any of this. Out of the way so I can get my big fat hand in the hole. It's a lot easier when you're not doing it like this, obviously, but you know, you get the idea. Coming up to 6. Way too far. There you go. The watch of the day, the Seiko. A minute or so passed. Close the back. While you were gone, I cleaned up the front, cleaned the crystal. Greasy fingers off, and there we have it. I don't know what you made of that. I don't know what you made of it. I don't know. But there we go. So again, you know, you get these watches that are really old, been hanging around. I'd say this is, I don't know. I have no idea. 1890, early 1900s. Who knows? But there it is. It's working. It's doing what it needs to do. It'll make a nice little watch for someone, nice part of their collection, especially with the button on the top for shutting off the chronograph. Why that's there, I had no idea. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed it.